Seems like we are live. How is everybody doing? So I have to open up this channel, and this is where we will start our stream. I am live, right? Yeah, I am live. Hey Prajwal, how you doing, bro? Today we are talking pirate software because this is gone to extents where it's like unreasonable now. I have to start asking questions about the people who are criticizing him. Let me change the title. Yeah. Hey Sandeep, I hope my audio settings are fine. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, now I am perfectly centered. Yeah. So, how you guys doing? What's up? Hey Yash. Hey Harsh. How you doing, man? How you doing? Why you saying ZZZ? How's your Saturday going, Harsh? What's up? So today we are talking pirate software. I am gonna wait like 5 or 10 minutes so that everybody can join in, and after that we will get into this. Otherwise, if you want any other video for me to watch, feel free to link it in the Twitch chat. What am I seeing this? This is one single channel LMAO. Yeah. This is one single channel, and this is why like this has to be talked about now. This has gotten so far out of control. It has gotten. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Drax. Is pirate software really that bad? Yeah, that's what we are going to discuss today. You may know that you can see from the screen that I have watched so many videos about pirate software from this guy, except these two. Any app I open, I see his face. Good Marvel reference, Spider Man reference. So that's what we are discussing today, the pirate software hate train. This has gotten a little too far, in my opinion. So yeah, let's just dive right in. So this video, I'm finally going to address pirate software drama and all. So this actually starts. Actually, I have made a video on the Stop Killing Games initiative. If you haven't seen the video, it's right on my channel. This one. So I made this video on Stop Killing Games initiative when it was the big thing to be discussed about 2 weeks ago. Okay, you can see right here. So I basically had some questions. I had some problems with the Stop Killing Games initiative myself. So I made the video. I talked about some things that I didn't find completely, aligned with what the knowledge on Stop Killing Games should be. But if you have watched this video, you will notice that I never even mentioned pirate software even once. For some reason, I just thought it's not worth to dunk on the guy even now. Let's just leave him out of this video because I wanted my opinions to be talked about in this video about Stop Killing Games. I know that hating on pirate software is now the new cool, the new trend on YouTube. And I just have to come out and say it. I think it has gone way too far. It's just unreasonable at this point to throw hate at him. And one of the channels that have done this is Quintheo, where you can see so many videos right on the first page itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 12 videos this guy has posted about, like you would say 1 or 2 days he has posted a video with this style of thumbnail, which I honestly hate. I do not like this kind of thumbnail where he's done, but pirate software is delusional. So like there's more, keep making it worse. The entire internet has turned on pirate software. He has lost. Insane update. Wild update. It got worse. Insane update. I just hate this kind of thumbnail style. And this is also reminding me of that More Pegasus moment where Mr. Beast was in quite some controversy some months ago regarding Ava Chris Tyson. And More Pegasus just kept dropping video after video after video until that drama was no longer worth to be talked about. But at some point, like I followed up with the drama regarding pirate software, where we had the first video dropped on him right here. Pirate software went too far. Then this game dev proves pirate software is wrong. And now after that, this guy Quintheo has dropped video after video after video. And he has gotten views for it. It even shows here. Initial video got 146k views, but the latest one that was 2 days ago got 616k views. So it's now his incentive to not back away from the drama. But at some point, I have to say that this has gone unreasonable. See, pirate software said something 2 or 3 weeks ago about Stop Killing Games, how he's not aligned with the values of it. And that video was 10 months ago. From what I have followed up with the drama that I know, I might be wrong, I don't know. So he dunked on it and he did not support the Stop Killing Games initiative. And he actually hurt it. And I can disagree with his opinion on that. And I may even form some opinions about the guy that he's not consumer rights, pro consumer rights, basically. He made his image being pro consumer rights, but then completely flipped the script on the things when he became a game dev himself. And to me, that is all right. Hate the guy all you want. For his opinion, I'm gonna put some limit on it, that it has to be in the reasonable area. He said something you don't align with, fine. Hate his opinion all you want. Get angry at him, bash his opinion all you want, and just move on from it. But so far, what I have seen, how this has gotten completely spiraled out of control, is that Coding Jesus guy, he also dropped some videos on pirate software. And look at this. Benchmarking pirate software lighting system in Game Maker. I reviewed pirate software off-stream code. It's even worse. Pirate software. Yeah, so 4 videos. And then if we go to shorts, pirate software. I reached out to pirate software. Pirate software got caught lying. Pirate software. We tested pirate software. Pirate software. So he started bashing his coding style, his code that he writes on stream. And I have to ask a question like, how is that any relevant to what he said or what he stands for? Yeah, he might not be a good coder. Yeah, he hypes himself up to be a very good coder because he apparently worked at Blizzard, which he never talks about, quotes on quotes, never talks about. So what's a crack dev? A dev on crack? Maybe. Coding Jesus is crack dev. And also, Coding Jesus is also a gatekeeper. And you all already know that I don't like gatekeepers in the tech industry, in the software development industry. So, hey Sitabjo, so far it's okay from Coding Jesus, but if he also starts doing Kunthio, then it's wrong. I'm a big fan of Coding Jesus and he made me realize that I need to improve. Yeah, personal opinion on Coding Jesus, he is a gatekeeper. He actually made a video aligning with Don the developer's viewpoints on how or why coding should be gate kept. I think using this tool, I need to start over. Quant dev, here we go. Software engineering is not for everybody. This video that I have watched in full. I know that he stands for gatekeeping in the tech industry, and that is something that I don't align with. But I'm gonna also hate him for this opinion, only this opinion. I'm not going out of my way to say that, oh, he portrays himself as Jesus. Who is he to think that he can use the name Jesus or whatever? Because that is irrelevant to the whole argument. And that's the thing with Pirate Software as well. Pirate Software said something that you did not align with. Bash his opinion all you want, but at some point, it goes into a little bit unreasonable territory. Now people are saying that he is using a voice changer. And again, I have to ask, what does that have to do with anything? Maybe the voice that I'm using, maybe this is digitally altered. So what? If he modifies his voice to sound a little bit deeper or whatever, more manly, you can say, what does that have to do with what he said? Okay, so understand it from a different perspective now. He hurt the Stop Killing Games movement. He did that. I'm not refuting that. But he got overpowered by Accused Farms, Ross. All he had to do was make one video debunking his claims that he stood for, and the whole internet started to stand against him. So effectively proving that even if you have 2 million subscribers YouTube channel, you can hurt a movement like Stop Killing Games. You can get overpowered just by one single guy. Effectively proving that Accused Farm Ross has more influence than Pirate Software, even though there's a difference in subscriber counts or influence or reach metrics. So now that we have proved that Pirate Software, even if he hurt the initiative, he got overpowered, and now the Stop Killing Games has reached 1.4 million signatures, last I heard. What's there to bash him on? He got defeated. It took one guy to defeat him. Let it be done. Let's move on from that. But apparently the internet is not ready to move on from it yet. And it is these kind of content creators, Quinthio, which has adding to the drama, adding more fuel to the fire. And he does not want this fire to end, because completely from his videos, you can see his old videos, it used to get like 7,000, 4,000, 9,000, 3,000, 10,000, 4,000 views. But now that he has jumped into 500,000, 500,000, 470,000, 87,000, these type of views, he won't let it go away. He just would not let it go away. Because obviously as a YouTuber, he has to, stay relevant talking about the guy. And at that point, I have to be like, I have to question your obsession now with Pirate Software. See, as viewers of Pirate Software and the whole following up on the Stop Killing Games drama, for me, Pirate Software stopped playing a role in the whole drama when the 1 million signature mark was achieved. When it was achieved, I was like, okay, Pirate Software cannot do anything now. This has gone into the EU Parliament. Now politicians are talking about it. Now there is nothing to be damaged here. It's done. Pirate Software tried what he tried. It did not work. Okay, fine. Hate on him for 2, 3 days, 4 days, and just move on from it. But now I have to question Quinthio's obsession with Pirate Software. Like, what is it, bro? Why are you not ready to move on from it yet? Is it the views? Is it content? Is it video ideas that you want? Pirate Software still streams every single day. And I have tuned into his stream, and I got banned even though I wasn't trolling, but I did not hold it against him. He is in a very, fragile state right now. Anything that you say, anything that you say to him or his mods, you're gonna get banned, because obviously you will. When the entire internet is piling on you, there has to be some pushback. And I also know that Pirate Software lost his job at the game company that he was working on. I think he was a part of some game studio. I can't remember the name, but he also lost a position at that company. And is it not enough that it happened to him? For me, already losing your position in a company is already too far. I don't think that should have happened. But it still happened. This is what the culture is. But now, I feel bad for the guy at this point. I have to be honest. Dude, there are people like that everywhere, and gatekeeping won't stop them. Maybe not gatekeeping will help in exposing them fast, because there are more people are in line with the tech. Accused farm ignored him for a long time. He spoke up now, and he didn't farm anything. Yeah, I think even accused farms have stopped talking about Pirate Software. And you know what the problem is now? The problem is that the internet is not ready to move on from Pirate Software. Even though he has no influence now, he can't do anything to stop or hurt the initiative. That anybody new tuning into YouTube, going after that information on Stop Killing Games initiative, they don't have any updates. I don't have any updates. I'm on YouTube all day. I'm watching almost every video about everything that is getting posted. But I don't know where the Stop Killing Games initiative is at now. What happened after the 1.4 million signatures? We keep celebrating that we got the signatures, as if like we won the case, or we have achieved our motion. We haven't, and we don't know where it is, because the whole reason of that lack of information is that the internet is not yet ready to release Pirate Software from the drama. Yeah, accused farm even said that the harm PS did have now been nullified, and he re-quoted that he doesn't means any harm to PS. Yeah, he doesn't mean any harm to PS. I get it, but the other YouTubers that have been a part of this ripple effect, that are unable to stop talking about Pirate Software, now they are the problems. Now they have gotten the views. Any video that you do on Pirate Software, you're gonna get views. Just that's just accepted at this point, because it is the hot topic these days. But at some point, I have to point a finger back to the people who are against him. Like, what is your obsession? This much obsession? Like, it feels personal now. It's not about bashing the opinion of somebody that did not align with you. Now you're going after everything that he stands for, even if it is Twitter profile, even if it is his Discord server, even if it is his voice changer, even if it is his subpar skills of coding. So he writes trash code. What does that have to do with anything? So he doesn't pass references to variables, but rather true and false flags to functions. What do I care? And what does anyone care? His game Hardbound is not a public open source game, right? He's gonna sell that game at some point. And also, I know that he's trying to write software and get that game to publish, but of course he's unable to, because he's also getting too caught up in the drama. But this is how like the internet is now, and I don't like it. Like, what is me talking about Pirate Software results in the haters going to my GitHub and start roasting my code, and just telling that and just start saying that I'm not a good coder about anything. And at that point, I have to again ask, like, what does that have to do with anything? I stood for the hate against Pirate Software. This is an opinion. You may not align with it, fine. But you bringing up my past, bringing up the different things that happened in my life, the things that I have stood for unrelated to Pirate Software, like, this is petty behavior to me. I really respect coding Jita, but if he goes in the obsession route, it would hurt him bad. I hope he understands this. I understand the criticism, but the amount of slop content dogpiling is very obsessive. It seems like hating game devs is good for views and people are latching onto it. No, actually, hating game devs is not the thing. Hating Pirate Software is the thing. That's the thing that people are obsessed with. So it's too much. It's too much. And I think also think like this is a very shitty way to live, where you can't stand anybody that is against your opinion. Like everybody, if the definition of an echo chamber, which we obviously villainize, the echo chamber concept, the very definition of it is surrounding yourself with people who exactly align with your beliefs and your opinions, and no deviation, no question, no clarity, no nothing whatsoever. That is the prime definition of an echo chamber, and people are getting locked onto it. Content creators are making people getting locked into it. Like, fine, you don't share the same opinion as me. Fine, I'll still be friends with you. I don't think that it calls for an extermination of your opinion or your personal life or your personal beliefs that is unrelated to the opinion you disagreed with me on. It's too much. Not to mention, SKG has stated it's an initiative that takes years to come out with legislation. Yeah, the legal part is something that is not talked about just yet. We do not know what happened with 1.4 billion signatures. We keep celebrating it. The both sides of this argument, celebrating 1.4 billion signatures and hating on pirate software, it's childish. Where is the maturity now? You won. Pirate software is a fool, is a clown. Fine, leave it be. Now let's focus on the second stage of SKG movement. Let's focus on what's going to happen with the legislation, the legal things, what's the update there. Let's focus on that part. But nah. Why would I do that? Because if I can create a 10-minute video on why pirate software is the worst human being of all time just because he had a different opinion than everybody else, it's good for my YouTube career, right? They get counted. The whole process is well documented. Arpit Bala mentioned cashing on controversies. Paisa hi paisa. I also agree. We just need to respectfully disagree. Yeah, I mean, I think that majority of the internet is reasonable, but content creators, they don't like that. They don't want you to be reasonable. They are gonna keep spinning the wheel as much as they can to milk every single thing pirate software says. And I'm pretty sure that there are snipers on his Discord stream that look out for everything that he says before he deletes it or whatever, so that they can get content out of it, being like, pirate software got caught. Make a thumbnail, put up an ugly face of his, and just write something in white and red text. And there you go. Now you have a 10-minute video on pirate software. Oh, he said this, but he deleted this. Like, okay, fine. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that we are tired of this. The content creators are the top 1%. I agree with your stance, Sid. Bro, react to something else, man. This is brain dead stuff. I know this is brain dead, and this is why this needs to be talked about. Like, you saw my video on Stop Killing Games movement. Never even mentioned pirate software even once. Because at that point, I knew that his effect is nullified. It's done. Now what he says, what he does, he can cry about it, moan about it, bitch about it. It's not gonna matter. If he is so egotistical, if he is so stubborn to not back away from his opinion, yeah, let it be. So what does that matter? No installing Linux today. Nah. we will do something. We will do something. Don't worry about that. You don't get it. He writes trash code and pretends he's an expert game dev. That's the issue. Okay, so maybe that's an issue. He is a trash dev. So what does that matter anyway? We are bashing pirate software for what he did for the SKG movement. There are many people on YouTube, bro. If we take your statement, Segfault, that he's a writes trash code and pretends to be an expert, there are so many people on YouTube that do that. Hell, even if you as a content creator go to my GitHub and pull up my code that I have written, you can even bash it into oblivion. And so what's the relevance is my question. I mean, you can also just not watch him. Who cares, lol? He's just a trash dev. Then just don't watch him. But that's the thing. Creators like Quinthio, they don't want that. They're gonna milk this cow until it runs dry. And it makes sense given that if you scroll down, then you will see that he has made his YouTube channel talking about other people. Mr. Beast, Booktuber, this again, Mr. Beast, Pirate Software, Elon Musk, Mr. Beast. So you know that he doesn't have the incentive to stop talking about it. And who knows, he will drop a video today or tomorrow once again, because apparently Pirate Software streams every single day, and obviously you just have to send the right message so that he reads it. You don't get banned by the modding community of Pirate Software, and then Pirate Software sees it, he talks about it, and then you clip that, and then that's another 10-minute video on how he's wrong and how he's the worst person on the worst person on the planet. It's too much. Me when my only talent is sucking blood. Some of the facts may not be true. Did you watch the animated US president video I shared? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. What the fuck even is even this channel? Pirates were really that relevant now? He is relevant, but relevancy does not justify dogpiling, in my opinion. It just doesn't. You are a content creator, you're free to make whatever you want to make, but at some point it is going too far. I think the best metaphor for this is the feminism movement. Let's talk about feminism for 2 seconds. So let's say that I am supporting feminism, and there is somebody, my leader, the movement leader, who is shouting at the government, give women the same rights as men. And as a supporter, I'm gonna go, yes, obviously that should happen. Then my leader says, give women the high paying jobs that men have in high rise corporate buildings. As a supporter, I'm gonna be like, okay. But then my leader goes, let's start killing men. And then as a supporter, I have to be like, huh? Wait a second, I didn't come here to support this. Now I have to question my own leader. Like, what the fuck are you on about now? Like, you have to understand something, that there has to be context around criticism. When that criticism starts falling out of bounds, that's when I have to point fingers at the people criticizing rather than the people who are getting criticized. He writes trash code. How is it any relevant? He uses a voice changer. How is that any relevant? Cult following, you mean? Oh boy, let's go. Why unsub? Singh Aditya. Okay, whatever. Bro, the guy won't make these kind of videos because you tell him to. It's pointless stuff. Move on, watch that support vid I sent. Okay. That's how employment works on social media, I guess, nowadays. It's mindless. What's this drama even about? The dog piling on Pirate Software. That's what this is about. Big fan, by the way. Thanks to you, I stopped caring about hype trends such as AI and stopped blaming myself if I don't do good. Yeah, you're welcome, Hamza. He's acting like an expert is the issue. Don't ignore that, and the type of individual do get exposed all the time. But even if he is exposed, we get it. That's the thing as a viewer that I'm gonna say. We get it, that he's an egotistical douchebag. Let him be. There are other people on YouTube who act egotistical douchebags, and we don't say anything. If we really started going after that sentiment, then I think almost every content creator will get sucked into it. That, oh, he's egotistical, he thinks he's above everybody else. Bro, everybody is on YouTube thinking about that sentiment, that they are above everybody else. Who knows, maybe I'll get criticized. Anyway, that's about all the things I had for this topic, because last 2 or 3 weeks I've been following up with the drama, and at some point the slop and the whatever, he said this and he said that, and this is why this is wrong, it started getting to me. And now I'm rather questioning the people who are criticizing rather than the person who is getting criticized. Tamashika. Okay, let's check that. Okay, so that's about it for this one. Yeah. Let me change the title. Yeah. That's all I wanted. There is one guy, Sync Main. I love his content. Simple and to the point. Let's see. $33K sub. I'm not a C++ programmer. Programming is not dead. Don't get distracted. Hey, I have watched this video a little bit.
Because it gets engagement and it gets clicks. It gets people who are very knowledgeable.
Have you seen the Prime Agent video on Sham? Who is Sham? Soham? Oh, Soham Parekh. Yeah, I did. He has, I have to really appreciate Prime Agent for one thing. He does provides changes to his content style. Rather than him on the bottom right, now he has brought in Tej on the left side, and now they are talking like a podcast type situation, like how Linus Tech Tips does it with Luke on his podcast channel. He changes things around pretty nicely. Let's be real. Are you also talking about PS right now because he's trending? No, not because he's trending. Because at this point, I think this is too much. No, I'm not seeking views from it. I'm just making a video on Pirate Software because if I really wanted to dogpile on Pirate Software, I could have done it in my own video where I talked about stop killing games is hopeless. I could have done it, but I didn't. So there you go. Now you know my motivation. I bought a used Xbox 360 Slim jailbroken or Tamashika. Okay. Jailbroken edition 500 GB 2 controllers from a friend from a cousin. Working well. Got a great deal. I don't know why people overprice that. They use PS3 in India. Wanted to get PS3 first so cousin could experience God of War Saga. Bro, if you really want your cousin to experience God of War Saga, you should have bought PlayStation 2 with a 160 gigabyte hard drive pre-installed with games. I hope this is not NSFW, but okay. There is some music in it and I'm worried that I'll get content claimed, so I have to pause it. Sorry, I have to remove the music. This is disorienting a little bit. For this many less pixels, there is too much going on, I feel like. Yeah, this game is gonna make me nauseous or whatever. Watch that IT support guy video sent. See, IT support guy, are we really watching every single guy that says anything? First of all, I watched like 30 seconds of this video and I already don't like it because he comes out swinging. He's like, he's not gonna get replaced. I'm very confident about it. Like, get to the point, brother. I watched like 30 seconds, so I'm moving to 2 minutes ahead.
Get replaced by a machine in the next 40 to 50 years. Let me explain why. Okay, this may sound kind of funny, but I put IT support, that job, in the same category as a police officer. I told you this is going to sound kind of silly, but I put IT support in that same category as a police officer, a construction worker, a plumber, an electrician, a roofer, right? Someone that works in the HVAC. Hope I said that right. HVAC. But yeah. Now, you may be asking, what sense does that make? How does IT have anything to do with those jobs that you just mentioned? How is it in the same category? Let me explain to you, please.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You have not turned off this video yet and gone somewhere else. But let me explain to you how these jobs are the same.
Go ahead.
The same, air quote, the same. Now, the reason why I put them all in the same category, right, is because in order for those jobs to be performed, police officer, IT support, construction worker, a roofer, an electrician, a plumber, these jobs, right, are only able to be performed by humans.
So IT support meaning, I think he means like hardware support, where some system is not working, some server is not responding. So I think he goes in as in like a, he knows the hardware. I think that's what this video is about. I feel like if anything IT, it's easy for LLMs to replace. What do you think about Tanay Pratap videos? First of all, explain to me, Singh Aditya, why did you say unsub? Change it to 2x. No, 1.5x is fine.
I'll say it one more time.
Shut up.
A little sprinkle of AI, just a little dash of AI, right? But the job has to be done by humans. That's why those jobs, or IT support, I'll say, is it going anywhere, excuse me, right? It's not going anywhere anytime soon because what I just said. Now, again, I work in IT support. I'm a tier 2 specialist. My job duties every now and then requires some type of physical labor, air quote.
Yeah.
Physical labor. What does that mean? Well, in order for my job to be performed, a human being every now and then has to pick up something like a device, right?
Yeah. I knew. So IT support, he basically deals with hardware. So it's like, all right, getting a cult filled membership, give gym tips. um, what tip can I give really for gym? I said as joke because you said let's talk about feminism. Oh, okay. I see. And this is it, Shashwat. I think this is all there is to this video. I think now this is a bunch of yapping because it's physical, because he has to deal with hardware. Yeah, now we get it. Why this is irreplaceable. Also, this also goes for electrician, police, lawyers, judges. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Definitely not tech support, but by IT support, it's hardware fixes. Yeah. I mean, that's not a wild thing to say that it's not gonna get replaced. When you deal with hardware, like obviously, when you have to be in person, obviously, it's not gonna replace you. It's a matter of time when this will also be replaced. Robots will be developed sooner than we think. No. Mass coder, no. You also have to think about the cost. If robots are capable, I'm not refuting that, but the capability comes at a cost, and ultimately companies are about budget. So if you call up a electrician or you call up the IT support guy, what's its rate going to be? $40 an hour, let's say $40 an hour. So he's gonna work for 3 hours, $120 payment, boom, done, get out. But if you put a robot in its place, it's gonna cost a lot more. The same thing happened with Devin. People said that, oh, Devin is a self-sufficient software developer. All you have to do is tell it what to do. And then what happened? Then the budget kicked in. The least amount of the least money that it is willing to work for, it's $8 an hour. And at that point, the question goes from capability to actually budget requirements. You can hire somebody in India with $2 an hour, and they will work for 8 hours every single day. So what's more feasible now at this point? You can develop hardware, but it has to be cheap. And apparently that's not feasible with robotics. That one robot, that the dog robot that we see from Boston Dynamics, how much that robot costs? Easy in the $10,000, right? But how much does the real dog cost? Like what, $400, $200? So people are going to prefer real dogs over machinic dogs, as it's not cost effective. Yeah, it's not cost effective, of course. You play games too, I do not know. Have you tried game development? No, I haven't tried it myself, no. So will you think that AI will remain in our devices and screens forever? Of course it will be, because companies like to shove it down our throats. Gmail was already a very successful product. Nobody asked for AI in it. But what did Google do just to stay ahead in the quotes unquote AI race? They shoved it, they shoved Gemini into it. And now even if you don't want to write AI driven emails, now they are making you write AI driven emails. And obviously Gmail has a lot of user base. So they're gonna be like, oh, look how many people are using AI. No, that's not how this works. And I also heard that Airtel users are now getting Perplexity Pro for 2 months for free. Isn't that Airtel Perplexity? Yeah, get free subscription of Perplexity Pro with Airtel. So it says go beyond search with free Perplexity Pro for 12 months. So if you are an Airtel user, you may want to get it. Perplexity Pro is free for Airtel users. Claim 17,000 Perplexity AI Pro, whatever. Have you heard about Airtel and Perplexity? Of course I did. Of course I did. I am aware on the news, bro. I am up to date. So in the next 10 years, this type of in-person jobs will be in more demand. I mean, yeah, it always will be. I'm not saying that you should stop doing what you're doing and just go for an in-person job. Did you watch that video of India woman getting arrested in US for shoplifting? I did. And I have to ask, what does that matter that they got caught in the US? So if they were caught in India, like it would have been different, morally speaking. It's the same. Stealing is bad. So why is this the highlight that they got caught in the US? That an Indian woman got caught in the US? Why are you making a headline out of that? And even if they show no remorse, that's how thieves are. Thieves are convinced that they have ownership to the product that you have. That's why they steal it from you. Obviously, they have no morals. And I'm like, is it really a video? Is it really something that needs to be talked about? Shwetab Gangwar is going a little too far, in my opinion. He's talking about every single little thing these days. Some person behaves a weird way in the metro train of Poland, and now the Deshbhakt and Shwetab Gangwar have to jump in and be like, don't behave like this. Seriously, is that what content is now? This is also in the same category as slop, in my opinion. I got Gemini for free because of college mail. Okay. Also, Google is giving out free Gemini Pro for 1 year to students. People don't want it. People don't want to buy AI. I am so convinced of this. This is why they are trying to squeeze the market as much as they can by giving out free subscriptions or free whatever, in the hopes that a certain percentage of those free users turn to paid customers, which I obviously they will get it. Like 1 or 2% of consumers will turn into paid customers. But this is desperate. This is sad, really. It just tells me that you have no faith in your product to justify it being paid and getting customers from it. That you actually have to give out a free sample and then you have to get customers that way. It says something about AI ecosystem that has been pretty relevant for the last 3 or 4 years now. 2022 November was when ChatGPT was released, and after that we have been hearing AI this, AI that, AI blah blah blah, and now AI companies are doing this. It clearly means that something didn't work, so this is why they have to come up with marketing tactics like these. Nah, it's not same. It defames entire Indian community. Oh, bro. Entire Indian community. Are you really saying that it's only the Indian community that misbehaves in other countries? See, this is the thing with India versus the other countries that we talk about. Bald and bankrupt and small-brained American came to India and they started pumping video after video on how India is a shithole country. Let me show you this video from AKTK Unfiltered. Dear vloggers, please stop doing this. I've recently found this channel. Okay, I'm gonna have to AKTK Unfiltered. This is the channel. I found this channel very recently and I have to say, amazing guy. I think he's politically inclined or whatever, but I don't care about his political opinions. I care about what he's saying. But he actually made a video. Where is it? Where is it? He actually drops a video every single day also. I think I moved past it. Yeah. Dear half-brained American, never come to India again. See, this fucker, bald and bankrupt. This is the thing with Indians visiting other countries versus other countries visiting Indians. We never talk shit about our own guests, but that's not the same thing with Indians. We don't police the people who come to India and misbehave, because why would we do that? It's not in our culture to do that. But it is in our culture to, for some reason, maintain this perfect image or aspire to maintain this perfect image, which obviously is not possible. But apparently that's a good content category as well, to just bash Indians who go to other countries and just happen to dance somewhere or speak in a certain sense or harass public. Okay, harassing public is too far. I remember that one guy that was in Hindi speaking to a Polish woman that how he wants to tie her up and do whatever they want, but he said it in Hindi, so obviously they are unaware of what they are doing, and the Turkey police actually got to the guy and they arrested him. That is too far. Yeah, that is something I can stand behind. But stealing is also not good, but then how it goes into unreasonable territory as well, where somebody makes a group in a metro station and they're singing a song. Now they start bashing. Where does that stop? Bald is just a stupid passport, bro. There's probably into girls that are too young. I don't know what you just said here. Oh, this bald motherfucker, he is the most racist guy towards Indians. Yeah, but we don't say anything to these vloggers that come to India and defame us on our very country. He took a prasad from a Hindu temple, spit it out, and then said that he's not gonna eat shit. Right out the gate, I was so raged looking at that clip. And what did Indians do? They started bashing India once again. Like, if a white skinned person is saying something bad about India, it must be true. Yeah, we are dirty, we are this and we are that. But they never realized the game that they got played with. That these people, they come to our country, play with our emotions, point our own problems to us, and walk away and leave us fighting among one another. But if you do the same thing to other countries, now Indians will jump towards you and be like, why are you defaming India? Why are you raising questions? Why are you doing all of these things? This is a very strange behavior that I have noticed. This is why I don't pay attention to some Indian doing whatever uncivilized behavior in other countries. And also there are YouTubers that are Indians themselves and make videos like, why do Indians suck? India is a disaster, never again. Back paper pen. How long till I get food poisoning in India? World is jealous of Indian CEOs. Okay, why Indians have zero civic sense? Like, are you really saying that it's only Indians that have zero civic sense? If I really started pointing fingers at everybody, then I'm gonna get jailed right now. If I started pointing fingers at every country, every religion, every ethnicity. But for some reason, because we are Indians and we like to criticize other Indians, this is a very good content category on YouTube that works. If I make a video that says that why, okay, I don't mean to sound racist. Obviously, I'm not racist because I hate everybody equally. But if I make a video tomorrow that said why black people have no civic sense, it's not going to get views because apparently nobody cares. No one cares. But if I do the same thing with India, it's going to get views. And is it solving any problem? No, it's not solving anything. Rather than us questioning our leaders, our government to improve India, we put the blame on the consumer. The same way that we are putting the blame on the cigarette or alcohol consumer rather than the companies who sell this to us. Rather than questioning the producer, we are questioning the consumer. That's the real problem we have. It all trickles down from the leader, the government, down to its citizens. Look at Indore, they pulled it off. Because why? The government was serious about keeping the city clean. But that's not the thing with other states, other cities or whatever. They are still very dirty and unhygienic. But fine, bash Indians all you want. I really do not care. Again, with the same thing, if you were reasonable, if you had made videos about questioning the government and everybody, I would have backed you. But now that you start going after Indians abroad, doing some uncivilized thing, not criminal, but uncivilized thing, I can't back that. Sorry. That's disrespectful from this guy. I intentionally said that. I was pointing out problem in our country. But are you helping anything, bro? Is my question. If you are so unhappy with your country, are you writing letter to the government? Are you going to NGOs and trying to start something? But why then only videos exist on Indians and not on other cultures? I just answered you because it works. On YouTube, India has the most viewership. So if you target Indians, you're gonna get views. That American viewer base will just call that racist. Of course they do. They can twist the narrative around Indians because we speak Hindi and they can say whatever they want about Indians, that, oh, they're actually trying to get as much money from me as possible. I really recommend that you watch AKTK Unfiltered. I really recommend that you watch this channel, AKTK Unfiltered, with his vloggers or whatever, the video that I just pointed out. You will see that somebody is raising question about the person who is criticizing us. This one, hate India, get rich. India is shit. Well living conditions can do that to you. People don't like thinking objectively. It's like a whole validation some Indians seek. Yeah, the validation is why Indians sitting in India criticize other Indians sitting outside of India. This woman just damaged India's image globally. Oh, shut up. Please. Just shut the hell up. It's like criminals only originate from India. Other countries, they don't have crime. They don't have thing like murders or R word or whatever. It's only Indians that do that. Get real now, would you? It's only people like Karl Rock that has portrayed the good side of India. Otherwise, I don't see anybody. I mean, you also have to call out your own when they give you bad name. To be honest, that goes a longer way than someone else just bashing the whole group. AKTK is just a Sanghi RSS guy. So I don't care that he's a Sanghi RSS guy. I care about what he's putting out content. I only care about what he says on his videos. Why do I care what his political inclinations or what his personal beliefs are? I just don't. Shwetab is way too deep in the Ankh brain rot. But there is stereotype of Indian scammers, same as there used to be for the Nigerian prince scammers. So let it be. You don't see Nigerians crying about it on the internet now, do you? It's only Indians. We like crying about it. We call out our people because we do not care about another country, to be honest. Yeah, it's the image. And see, the Desh Bhakt. From arrest to creating ruckus, Gawar swag killing India's image abroad. Like, I don't think, okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I can say one person or two people or just a small group of people don't represent India. They just don't. It's your fragileness that you think that one person behaving a certain way in a certain country tarnishes the India's image. No, it does not work out like that. It doesn't work out like that. Any group you pick out in the world, you're gonna find criminals in them. That's just how it is. This is fragility a little bit. Anything that somebody does, oh, India is gone, India's image. Like, what would you do with a perfect image of India, bro? It's not like you're getting any benefits out of it. Because they changed that viewpoint. She even said, please don't tell my family, lol. Okay, maybe she did. So why do we care? Our college didn't even provide us college email. It is must for students nowadays. I was in college and I didn't care. Again, it's just a validation seeking behavior. Yeah, of course that's what it. Did you watch the... It's not about getting caught. The way she behaved when she got caught. I'm ready to pay. What am I supposed to do, etc. Acting innocent. I mean, again, is that an Indian specific thing? Every thief, when they get caught, they try to bargain their way out of that. So, how's that anything unique? Cover pirate software situation. I did. Shashwat, go back like 20 minutes. You will see me talking about pirate software. And don't worry, that will be a video cut out of this. Don't worry about that. Things take time to change. Even America in the old time was very much narrow-minded and totally shit, and now they are way better, but still shit. And it's the same thing with India. It will take time. But dude, we don't want to invest time. We don't want to invest efforts. It's just good content on YouTube to cry and moan about it. Oh, I will watch that, lol. Let's play Scribble to freshen up minds. It's too early, Mass Coder. 1:30 p.m. We're gonna do that. American Reacts Cricket gets 104k. What the fuck? Our reaction's that big? Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna come out clean. I have watched a couple videos. And the reason that I watch these videos, you can see that maybe, okay, YouTube is not remembering that I watched. Oh, here we go. Americans react to insane unplayable deliveries in Test cricket. I have watched this video and honestly, I love it. You know why I love it though? It's fun watching somebody who's unaware of the cricket culture reacting to cricket and appreciating the things that happen in cricket. Like these guys, they reacted to Shane Warne, the huge spin that Shane Warne used to perform, and they were blown away by it. And I was also very happy seeing that somebody's, obviously I like cricket. I'm an Indian, bro. What do you think about Vercel acquiring Nuxt? Nothing, bro. It's companies doing company stuff. Yeah, let them. Also, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's fun to watch other people from other cultures experience our culture. I do not want to say our culture, but cricket is a massive part of India's culture. So I watch those. And MS Dhoni, the lightning fast reactions of MS Dhoni. When Americans react to it, they are appreciating, but I'm reliving the moments when I was watching them live. So yeah. I don't want to watch any slop content today. And even I put some video. Oh, here we go. Will the tech jobs ever return? Economy, media. I This channel actually feels like a boomer channel, and I'm gonna. Okay, this is daytime. I am fully aware of what I'm saying. I'm not sleepy at all, but I'm gonna say something. I feel like I'm entering the boomer humor area, the boomer humor age. I'm entering that. The other day, I opened up Facebook. Don't ask me why I opened Facebook. It just led me into opening Facebook, and I watched a video of some husband and wife doing some prank on each other. It was very boomer humor based, and I laughed at it, and I wanted to comment on it. And the moment I clicked on the comment button and I started typing something, that's when it hit. Like, oh shit, this is how it begins, isn't it? Now I am a boomer. Like everybody's parents, now I lurk around Facebook looking at golden retriever reels and husband wife comedy skits. You are the simplest CS person on YouTube. Oh damn. Is that a compliment? Is that an insult? I'm not sure. Hey Deepak Saini, welcome back. Hey Ankh Sid. Okay. Vercel is on an acquiring spree. It has acquired like 10 different frameworks. Damn. Great. I mean, good for the frameworks, I guess. Vercel is very money backed, so they're gonna pay software developers to maintain the frameworks. It's good for software development, how I see it. I necessarily don't see anything wrong with something getting acquired. Maybe some design decisions or architectural decisions will come from the top, and that's gonna influence how the framework evolves. But then again, I believe in the software development community that things will turn out to be better. Look at Next.js, the first version, and look at where Next.js is at now. It's way different than that, right? When will you have a kid? When you will have a kid, we will call you Ankh. I already do get called Ankh, bro. Nameless monster. All the others are like highly exaggerated. I love India's team. MS Dhoni and Dada built the team. Yes. No shade on the content. I just didn't know they pull these sort of views. Yeah, they do. I mean, as Indians, it also warms my heart up to look at other people experience our culture. Just being Indian things, bro. Hey, algorithm soft, you're not gonna say anything, but you're gonna say goodbye. I know. You're a weird fruit. You don't add anything to the conversation. You just say hi and then you say bye. I've been noticing that kind of behavior. Not saying that it is bad, but still. Did you check out Comet? What is Comet, bro? You're gonna have to prove. It's getting acquired by one company. It could all just become a Vercel ecosystem. So what is so bad about that? As long as you can download Next.js as a framework for free and develop software with it, what's the problem? The problem is the pricing tier when they hit that. Being like, if you want to use Next.js, you're gonna have to purchase a license for a company for a particular number of seats. Yeah, that's when it becomes a problem. But anyway, let's watch this. Will the tech job market ever recover? And before even watching this video, I will add some 2 or 3 thoughts that I have. I think the tech market will recover, and it will take like 2 or 3, maybe 5 years, but it will recover, because what AI really was a tool. It still is a tool. It can't be self-sufficient. It can't be, self-improving, self-correcting, whatever. It's not that, it's not there yet, and it never will be there. No matter how much slop you generate out of AI. So at some point, companies will realize that we were wrong about the conception or the preconception of AI, the idea of AI, that it's not as perfect as it was made it out to be. And as a result, AI will enter the tools category, the same thing as VS Code or whatever, the other tools that we use for development. It's going to enter that category. And at that point, people will be like, now we need people who can effectively manage AI slop code or know enough to spot errors in the AI code, correct it, and then provide us good solutions with it. And as a result, the tech market will start recovering. Yes, AI will be a requirement for people to use in job applications. In job descriptions, you will see that must be familiar with Claude Pro or Gemini or Flash or VO, whatever. It's gonna happen. Perplexity browser, oh fuck that, not interested. The time I was sleepy. So for the previous 4 or 5 weeks, you have been sleepy. Okay. Comet is shit, we know it. Yeah, that's my point. Is machine learning engineering as stable as web dev as a career? Nothing is stable in web dev at all, bro. In private companies, nothing is stable. People thought that AI careers are stable. And look at what happened to Microsoft AI director. They got fired. Also, one more thing I want to add to this, will the tech job market ever recover? I think companies will have this realization that the billions and billions that they poured onto the development of AI infrastructure has not given them the profits. So now they're going to have to revert back to the old ways where they're going to have to hire people and they're going to have to get their software made that way. Because ultimately, what companies run on is budget. You can only drive hype for so long. At some point, the hype will fizzle out. So that's what I think about the tech market. It's going to take 4 or 5 years to recover, but it will recover. But let's say what economy media has to say about it.
Hundreds of thousands of tech workers on the streets. That is the result of massive layoffs and increasing automation in large companies.
Largest number of layoffs in technology so far this year.
And these large number of layoffs happen because of the money getting poured into AI infrastructure. That is the sole reason companies have to be like, hey man, I don't have money to pay you a monthly salary anymore. As a result, your position is no longer required. But by that time, the damage would be done. The damage will be done. Yes, I agree with that. But then the industry also has potential to recover from that damage. It's not a permanent stain that it will cause. Yes, it will result in inflation. It will result in stock market manipulations. Ultimately, we the common people are gonna get screwed. But it's gonna, pick up itself piece by piece. By the way, you were in BC or BTech. You did MCA. Yeah, I did MCA and I was BSc honors. Can I donate for studies of your brother-in-law? Why? Why do you want to do that? That is a strange question to ask, really. This thing scares the hell out of me before even starting. I have done web dev, but later shifted to MLE as I'm pursuing AI and DS, but now I'm just confused and scared. Don't be. Figure out what interests you and just pursue that. At least you will be happy that you did something that you were interested in. You are not a soulless corporate worker just showing up to the office. Don't do that to yourself. People are gonna say all that they want on internet because it makes for good views, but that's not how it works. Don't pursue something just for the sake of hype. Never do that. Yeah, like the SE crisis back in the 80s, I guess. Yep. That's what it is.
Year.
As if that weren't enough, a resume builder survey revealed that 70% of recruiters believe it is acceptable to post fake job listings.
That is such a shitty thing, man. Such a shitty thing. Why are you wasting everybody's time just for collecting data and selling it? Such a shitty thing to do for potential job seekers.
The reason that jobs are hard to come by is that a good chunk of postings aren't real.
This may be
that jobs are hard to come by is that a good chunk of postings aren't.
About 4 in 10 companies claim to have posted fake job listings this year. 3 in 10 companies are currently advertising for a job that is not real. What is the motivation behind it? Is it collecting data? I want to contribute. Please don't contribute under that pretense. I am not asking for help for funds for my brother-in-law. I am just as capable with my software skills to pay for it. Or my wife is already having a job. She is also capable enough to earn a salary and fund that. So please don't donate that into like with that sentiment. It's actually a little bit insulting that you think that I'm that poor or I am that desperate for money. Please don't do that to me. What if, I hope you get a job soon, Dezuki. Will the web dev worth it because I'm doing degree in data science and AI? Yeah, of course. Is the ops things replacement for hard coders like DevOps, MLOps? Sure. I don't get the question you're asking, Vaikunt. I caught what you said, GE Demon. What if I caught you.
Real.
This may be one of the reasons why, according to LinkedIn, only 8% of tech job applicants
Here we go. गांव बसी नहीं और भिखारी चले आए.
receive an interview response.
John isn't alone. Many people are frustrated by applying to these kinds of jobs.
Those jobs are on the rise and frustrating job seekers. So how do you spot one? You can't.
That seem to have no intention of hiring anyone.
However, entities such as the Bureau of Labor Statistics project that tech employment will grow by 18% in AI-related areas over the next decade.
And we're
Told you, next decade. So I said 5 years, but it's actually the next decade. Okay.
starting to see that pick up in Gen AI type jobs.
This, combined with a slight but steady recovery in tech job openings, leaves us with a question. Will tech job market ever recover? And if so, under what conditions?
It will.
Nearly 500,000. That was the number of open job positions at their peak in 2022. 3 years later, that number has been cut in half.
It's only limited for Sid the White. What? Oh, okay. I get it.
But if we look closely, it seems that since its lowest point in 2023, there has been a slight and steady recovery over time. But how did we get here? To understand it, we have to go back a decade.
Oh, I just realized. The one reason that there are fake job listings on the market is for the companies to show to investors that they are rapidly growing. The more job listings that they put out and they show to the investor that look at us, we put out these many job listings. We are growing as a company, so put money into us. That is another motivation for job listings, fake job listings, I mean.
For many, landing a job at a major tech company meant achieving the professional ideal. High salaries, generous benefits, and flexible environments. The hiring boom in the tech sector during the pandemic was monumental, driven by the rise of remote work.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I don't want to talk about the 2020, 2022 era. Just don't want to.
Citing strategic restructurings or operational adjustments. That year, more than 260,000 tech jobs were eliminated globally. The trend continued in 2024, with over 150,000 additional layoffs. And by 2025...
Oh, and it still hasn't stopped, by the way. Microsoft just laid off 7,000 or 9,000 workers very recently. It is still going on. I love watching. I, on the other hand, embrace donations. Sure, shoot your shot, I guess. I love watching this guy. He looks like... What? He looks like one of us and a normal guy and no shades. What if I turn out to be like Pirate Software, bro? I feel like it gets a word out in the minds of active job seekers as well. I know a few companies only because of job board. Not a good impression in my mind for them. Those instances are always hiring. I mean, marketing your own company name out there via job listings is also a good way to get the word out. Yeah. I've heard that they open ghost jobs to collect our data. Yeah, I just said that. No, I mean, if the what companies start hiring. What are you typing, Vaikunt? I have a question, as the colleges are teaching ML data science in bachelor degree, but in my opinion, these are complex topics to be taught in bachelor's. Am I right? Yes, they are. And at that point, it's on you to pursue studying yourself. Don't expect your college to hold your hand through the academics, through the courses, through the everything to make you a good engineer. in ML ops or any domain for that matter. Don't expect that out of your college. Take the charge and study yourself. That's how you will make sure that you are a good student. Skills matters. Oh, of course.
More than 25,000 have already been recorded. Most of these cuts were concentrated in administrative positions, mid-level software engineering, and middle management roles. In some cases, companies laid off
Middle management roles, huh? Amazon just came out very recently and it explicitly says that they need less managers. They need less managers. Their CEO, Andy Jassy, pretty much said explicitly that they are tired of all the bureaucracy and the middle managers and everything. Amazon is reducing the number of managers as part of a broader effort to streamline operations and increase efficiency. So even middle managers are not safe anymore. Forget those days where you could put on a suit and just sit in an office and manage developers all day. Those days are gone as well. Why we still need degrees if they are this worthless? I mean, we spend lakhs of rupees on this A4 sheet. I mean, that's a whole other argument, Dezuki. You still need a degree. You do. But not for the reason that you would think of. A degree does not guarantee a job. That is fair. And that's how it should be. But due to the marketing of colleges and due to the marketing of YouTubers, we feel like getting a degree is like a ticket to get a job. No, that's not how it is. He calls them bozos. Watch Steve Jobs' take on managers. I did. I did watch that interview where he says that the best people who become managers or the people who become the best managers are the ones who don't want to manage. They know the internal workings of the systems and they feel like they have to manage, otherwise there is nobody else to manage. I know. I have watched that interview. Steve Jobs hired a external consultancy marketing firm and they knew how to manage, but they did not know how to do anything. And that's the conclusion he made, Steve Jobs. I want you to take a look at Comet Bro. That Perplexity CEO claimed that browser will replace 2 white-collar jobs. Browsers will replace 2 white-collar jobs. One is recruiters. Really? Also, he openly admitted that they created Comet browser to collect more data, which was hard to do in Perplexity AI chatbot. Ah, fuck that. People are not willing to give up Google Chrome or Brave. I'm not willing to give up Brave browser. Like, really. I also want to know people are doing AL or AML, but they haven't even built something. And also YouTubers are teaching AI ML saying you don't need coding experience. In my opinion, AI ML should all be after. That is after building projects or even have understanding coding. Don't think about other people, bro. Don't think about YouTubers or other people, what they are doing. Focus on yourself, what you need to do. And that's it. Who says ki tier 1 या tier 2 से ले लो and spend lakh rupees and just do a degree from a accredited university, and tier 3 see where the fees are low. I completed my BTech course in CSE in 1.3 lakh of full course. 1.3 lakh skill issues. I completed my BSc honors degree for 60,000 rupees for 3 years. My college fees was literally 21,000 rupees for an entire year. It was very cheap. Building projects or even degrees are not worthless, period. The whole outlook on this hustle culture and getting into US-based remote startup is simply crazy as well as so shallow. That is another issue, Doofus. That's a whole other video. That's a whole ass 15-minute video of me talking about why a degree is important. I definitely never give up Zen. Okay, maybe it works for you. Okay. Bro, this low fees, what is going on? Sorry to disturb you during your stream, sir. Look at my DMs, please. Okay, 1 second. One second. I'll just continue this video. Yash needs some help. Yeah, I think you need to figure this out, Yash. I think there is a config file somewhere in the project where you can set the env. I have the video recording of my client. I'll share that with you, but I can't do that right now. Okay, cool. My college fees is 1 lakh per year. Very cheap. I'm doing tier 3 college degree with 3 lakhs. Oh, damn. You are unks. Back when things were cheap, this isn't relevant now. No, there are still cheap colleges out there, bro. There still are.
Workers just months after hiring them, revealing a disconnect between planning departments and human resources. At the same time, the volume of new job openings dropped drastically. According to the Ravio Tech Jobs Report, job listings for software developers in the US decreased by more than 70% between 2023 and 2025. This contraction is not limited to the United States. In the United Kingdom, for example, entry-level tech roles declined by over 30% during the same period. Unemployment among IT professionals, which used to be below the national average, now exceeds it. In May 2025, it reached 5.5%, a significant figure in a sector that historically experienced full
5% uprise is a historical, monumental uprise. Wow. We really are in the end game right now. Because it's semi-gov college. Oh, okay.
employment.
We've talked a lot about how robotics.
But Yash, figure it out in the meantime. There is some config file somewhere that must read from the ENV. Mine is 60K per year doing BTech in AI and DS. Nice. I am in Amity online degree. It is around the same 1.2 lakh for 3 years. Nice. Things are not cheap now. One paper printout cost 5 rupees in my place. When I was school, it was just 1 or 2 rupees. Bro, mine was 50 paisa. What the fuck?
And automation have replaced some of the low-skilled jobs in the market, but could artificial intelligence now be looking to replace some of the coders?
Beyond the numbers, what discourages tech professionals most is not only the scarcity of positions, but the deteriorating quality of hiring processes. To this, we must
ATS system mentioned. This is why all the resumes, they are following the overleaf template. This is why people get told that 5 ways to create the best resume out there to get a job. Then guess what? Everybody else follows that advice. And we are back to square one, where the problem was not being able to find a job. Recruitment process have always been broken. It doesn't have like small cracks and bits here and there. There are wide gaping holes in the recruitment process. Like that can also be a 15-minute video on its own. It is so broken. They just see degree, not college tier, etc. Yeah, they do. Yeah, fair. In India, people still care about the college whenever you're trying to apply for job. But for remote jobs, they just that do you have degree in CS and have skills, and you crack interview and boom, they hire you. It's not that simple, Divyesh, but sort of on the line. Yeah. Here it is 10 rupees per page. Oh, damn, that is expensive. I can't even imagine color printing. Color printing must be like 40 rupees per page or something. Not relying on LinkedIn and job sites is what gave me a job these days. Referrals for the win for now. Yeah, you need connections for recruitment.
must add a phenomenon that worsens the problem: the publication of fake job postings, practices that distort the perception of demand and increase the frustration of job seekers. This phenomenon is known as corporate ghosting, where companies simply do not respond to applications, even after
Of course, ghosting is a problem. Of course. This is just one of the problems. Yeah.
interviews. In 2024, the conversion rate from applications to interviews fell from 12% to 8%. This means that fewer than 1 in 12 people applying for a position even receive a call. Moreover,
If you take the ratio to number of applications versus people hired, that is also very crazy. It must be below 1%. It must be like 0.0001% or something like that. Let's see what the ratio is.
the average time to find a tech job in the United States rose from 3 months to more than 5. These
5 months. Really? Okay, average might be 5 months, but I have talked to so many people that have been applying for 1.5 years or something, and they still aren't able to find something. Loved your laughing on ghosting part. Hey Sigma Male, welcome back. In case you loved your laughing on ghosting part. In case you missed, the level of knowledge available to create AI/ML related project is of iceberg. It depends on how good you are in understanding math theory. You cannot just create just like that. Okay.
Delays are not only due to competition, but also because many companies keep job postings open without any intention of filling them. This behavior has had a devastating effect on the mental health of applicants. Platforms like LinkedIn and Reddit are full of testimonies from people who have submitted hundreds of applications without receiving a single reply. Experienced engineers with certifications and relevant projects completely ignored. Even after passing several interview rounds, it's common for communication to be abruptly cut off without explanation.
And the whole reason for that is that companies don't owe you that don't owe you that kind of transparency. There is no law when it comes to recruitment. Companies can say you're the best candidate out there. We can't wait to have you join us on Monday morning. And you wake up on Monday morning, you receive no message, you receive no email, you try to reach out to the recruiter, no response, no nothing. It's just poof, gone. Why? You have no idea. Is it the budget cuts? Is it someone else that they found? It's all sorts of toxicity. Hey, Dimple. You are saying lol because you have a job now. Do you know what's the point of summer internship? I mean, there is no point of internship in my opinion, but still. Dimple Yadav to make Sid jelly. What? Jelly about what, bro? How skillful do you need to be to get a remote job? There is no metric, bro. There is no metric. Remote job, there is no bar for skills when it comes to remote jobs. That's how it is. You just hope that they reach out to you and they give you the job. 6 months still going strong. See? In my college, it's 5 rupees for black and white and 10 rupees for colored. In Delhi even. Damn, that is insane. Recruiters using AI to send us rejection email is funny as heck and sad. Yeah, I have seen it. The placeholder. Dear square bracket candidate name. I have seen those emails as well. Yeah. But you have to appreciate that they at least put in that level of effort. Sometimes you don't even get that. Hey, Saksham, welcome back.
Phenomenon is closely tied to a quietly growing practice, the publication of ghost jobs.
More people looking for work these days are noticing an increase in what are known as
No reply yet. Of course there is no reply, Vaikunt. Of course.
ghost jobs being posted online, where they're posted, but the jobs themselves don't actually exist.
These are listings that appear on platforms like LinkedIn, Indeed, or Glassdoor, but are not intended to fill a real hiring need. Some are created to appear as growth to investors, others to collect resumes and expand databases, and others to have candidates on reserve in case of potential departures.
Oh, that is so shitty. That is so shitty. Just collecting data. I mean, they are not pointing the actual reason, right? Okay, maybe they did. I missed out. Okay.
2025, it is estimated that at least 40% of companies posted a fake job listing in the past year. And in the case of tech companies, that figure rises to over 55%. What's worse is that many of these listings even advance to interview stages, despite there being no active vacancy behind the process. According to Resume Builder, up to 70% of recruiters consider this practice morally acceptable. It is justified as a business strategy tool, without regard for the damage it causes to
Unreal to me. This is unreal to me that this is morally justifiable. Companies are willing to waste your time, waste your efforts, and give you hope just to take it away after you clear the interview. This is so shitty. Holy crap. Man, what stage of capitalism have we entered, seriously?
thousands of people genuinely seeking employment. But despite this bleak outlook, there are signs of life in certain areas of the tech job market.
You've heard the AI warnings.
Every technological revolution affects the job market.
AI could cost some humans their jobs in the near future.
But AI is also creating some new jobs.
But these signs do not point to a broad recovery. Rather, they suggest a reconfiguration of job profiles. Artificial intelligence is at the heart of this transformation. Although it is often portrayed as the cause of unemployment, the truth is that it is generating new demand for very specific profiles. Roles such as machine learning engineers, data architects, AI scientists, and cloud.
Forget even morally, how the fuck can it be justified by any means, first and foremost. But they played mental gymnastics, bro. They just played it. To get away from the guilt, they did it. Education is evergreen business. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Computing specialists are growing, even as traditional software and general IT jobs shrink. Projections from the U.S. Department of Labor anticipate that tech jobs will grow by 18% over the next decade, rising from 6 million in 2024 to over 7 million by 2034.
Oh! Ah! When they said 18%, I was actually happy looking at that percent. But when they put it in figures, from 6 million to just 7 million, do they really think that there is only 1 million people in the tech sector seeking a job? That is crazy. There should be a new law against this shit. How many laws can you really make, bro? And how do you define the parameters of that law? That is another discussion, whole other discussion. Morals in the big 2025. Yeah, they don't exist. Admit nahi karega koi Sid bhai. No, yeah, they won't admit. Of course they won't admit. Why would they? I don't even have fields to work on in the village.
This translates into more than 350,000 new positions each year, but they won't be the same job.
Nope, not enough. 350K, not enough. There are tens of millions of engineers getting added to the market every year. Boy, oh boy, are we gonna get screwed.
Jobs that existed before. There will be fewer tech support roles and greater demand for expertise in cybersecurity, automation, cloud platforms, and data analysis. This transition also involves a shift in educational and experience requirements. Companies are beginning to value practical certifications in specific technologies over traditional university degrees.
And to get that, join my course. It's only $5,000 for 3 years. I'm gonna hire industry experts and I'm gonna open up a college for you to join in and get that degree because education sector is so outdated. Forget that shit. Join my new gen AI college. The whole college is AI driven. Oh. Education sector is having an orgasm right now, listening to this statement right here. Companies are prioritizing practical skills. Suddenly, all the course sellers have now their ears up. Oh, wait, what did we just hear? They are seeking practical skills. Time to make a video. Time to release a new course. Laws learned from Europe. Boyfie visited Harkirat College yesterday. Damn. Like nobody in my generation tried to print money by locking in and they put all the pressure on me. Bro, don't think that the entire world is on your shoulders, G Demon 1. There are things expected out of you because there are investments behind you. So don't now suddenly say that, oh, people didn't do anything. Now they want everything out of me. No, they don't. No, they don't. Don't flatter yourself like that. They made him wear lungi. Really? Why a lungi? I swear, dude, why all this yapping when I'm just gonna sell courses in the future? Indian government is afraid to create laws like Europe because those companies have a lot of alternative for us.
One of the groups most affected by this reconfiguration are young professionals and those seeking their first
I know. And so was I.
job.
Data shows that recent college and high school graduates face a tough road ahead. According to the Labor Department, the national unemployment rate for those new job seekers is nearly 7%, about the highest level in a decade.
In markets such as the US and the UK, job offers for recent graduates have dropped between 30% and 40% over the past 2 years. This has created a kind of bottleneck. Thousands of highly skilled graduates who can't enter the formal market and are beginning to look for opportunities in sectors less related to their training. Added to this is the situation of migrant workers, especially in countries with employment-linked visas like the US.
Migrants mentioned. Okay, this is getting problematic territory. Let's see what they have to say.
US. The elimination of positions has left many in irregular status or forced them to leave the country. It is estimated that more than 10,000 engineers on H-1B visas lost their jobs in 2023, and many of them have yet to find new placements. The tech job market is not dead, but it is changing so profoundly.
No, it is slowly moving towards being dead for people who are on H-1B visas. Yep. I have been watching so many videos on YouTube about students living in countries like US or Canada where they absolutely have to find a job for their visa to stay relevant. And they are freaking out of their minds, being like, there is nothing out there. There is nothing here to get a job on. And I'm going to get deported and everything. So yeah, very, very realistic threat. Yeah. AI is not even close to replacing software engineers completely, but that being said, it's definitely helping to increase 40% productivity if you use it intelligently. There are real examples proving these. Okay, I guess. Dimple making grammatical errors in the big 2025. Why are you saying big 2025? There was a farewell for the Kerala batch. Do not know why that is. So everything was Kerala themed. Oh, I see. अरे not grammatical. I don't appreciate कैसे type हो गया. Skill issues.
That many of its old patterns no longer serve as guidance.
So as you can imagine, a lot of uncertainty for tech workers, particularly ones who depend on their job.
The era of mass hiring, colorful offices, and extravagant perks is over. The recovery, if it comes, will be partial and selective. Some roles will disappear forever.
Tech industry faces role shifts as some jobs disappear and others surge. What are the others? Okay, tell us.
Others will emerge strongly. Recovering the tech job market does not mean returning to 2021 hiring numbers. It means rethinking how, who, and under what conditions companies hire. Technology is not disappearing, but it is becoming more selective, more automated, and more specialized.
Automated doesn't mean that it is getting efficient. It simply doesn't. The one thing that you have to fix when it comes to recruitment is the recruitment process itself. Tech is running in one direction, but recruiting is still sitting on its ass, being like, I don't want to change. That's not how you solve the recruitment problem. Why is he segregating based on states? Yeah, even I am confused. What? Oh, okay. Hell no, Kira dividing students based on states. He knows what he's doing. Of course he knows what he's doing. Life is too short. Just say skill issues and move on. I did. I literally have no clue. Hey, Infi, welcome. Maybe he posted on Twitter about that, either on the college handle or his. Automation and efficiency are two different things. Yep, what I said. You need to fix the recruitment process, which the recruitment companies are not willing to do. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Let's play. 20, 60. I'm gonna put 3 rounds. Hints 1, and let's invite. If anybody wants to join from Discord, here's the link. Okay, let me turn on the filter. Scribble mode. All right. Let's join this game, and then I joined at the perfect time, LMAO. Yeah, you did, Sadiq. But you missed out on 2 things that we talked about. Cat, dog. Okay, nobody is joining. What the hell? Please join the game, guys. Let's play a game. Oh. Alright. Keyboard checking. Okay. What happened, Dimple and G Demon? You're not joining? Too scared? Because now you can't stream snipe anymore? Huh? What can I do? I was making a project. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's begin. GD11, you chicken, join the game. Now your stream sniping no longer works. What the hell is that? Good drawing though. Oh, I have a question. Isn't internship necessary for real market experience to get a job? Because there's no point of summer internship. Yeah, I mean, it helps you. Shardy, join the game, bro. Join the game. Any projects that I can do to more understand JS, you will see from tomorrow, bro. You will see from tomorrow. All of the interns that are watching this stream right now, you are required to join tomorrow's call at 9 a.m. Be ready for it. Hey, Fox Pro, welcome to the stream. Learn web dev from the Odin project. It's amazing. Yep. But tomorrow internship call that you will attend, you will see. I will give you a project that will make you understand that. Shit. Will it be on your VC or a call? Google Meet. Where should I mainly apply for internships? I do not know, Shardy. All right, in Scottish accent. What call, bro? Hi, bro. Today late, I guess. Join the game, Arindam. Yeah, you were late. What call, Sadiq? It's the internship call. I interviewed 10 of you, selected 8 of them, and tomorrow we are starting our internship program that I announced on my Discord server. There we go. Haha, only I got it. Is it paid internship? Nope. It's not. It's once a week call. That's a nice dog. It's once a week call that you will have to attend. Hey, Shahnawaz Alam, join the game, bro. Join the game. Fox Pro, you can also join. There we go. You can't stream snipe anymore. You cannot stream snipe anymore. I'm so happy with this filter that I installed. Shanawaz, join the game, bro. Did you talk about the pirate software controversy? By the way, what's your take in a single sentence? I did, Arindam. I did. Today I did. Go back like 10 minutes when I started the stream. Go back to that. You will listen to my take. Skill issues. Will the call also live or just for interns? Just for interns, bro. There we go. There we go. Why are you typing crickety? It was cricket. I missed the application because of exam. You get paid in knowledge. Yep. Now 1 month pure veg. How to complete protein intake. Protein powder. Just go buy a protein powder of Muscle Blaze, bro. That's what I did. But saying that, I'm not giving up on chicken. Guidance, please. I'm not giving up on chicken. I actually have chicken right here from last night. How are these people drawing so fast? Because they have been playing with me for a long time, Dezuki. I think you are new here. G Demon 1 is still backing away from, huh? What the hell? Oh, damn. This is... yeah, I don't play Minecraft either. Slime. I don't even know how Scrabble is played. Join the game, man. Join the game, Dezuki. You will figure out. It's your cursor that you draw with. And on your phone, you can draw with your fingers. This is right here, the drawing area. Your cursor automatically changes into the drawing bit. There we go. Limo, how does it feel to not being able to stream snipe anymore? All right, let's go. Okay. I would dislike this because you said Ali in words. Go non-veg, bro. Slay. Buy a protein powder if you want. You sound like instructing an LLM. Even isn't everything a prompt now? Huh? What the fuck? Millipede. Damn. There we go. Fox Pro, how you doing? It's been a while since you joined my stream. All right, so we got 2 videos out in this stream. They will be cut and they will be posted on my channel as main channel uploads. But Fox Pro, how you doing? What the fuck? Oh. You're fine. How is your coding project going on these days? I've heard you. What? Not an alcoholic, I didn't know. But was chatting somewhere. Nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you as well. No, not see you. No, hear from you. Still having your shirt on, huh? Yeah. Greenland. Damn. Shit. I'm coming, wait. Yeah. Shit. Took time. What else could I draw, man? What else could I draw? Got it. Chaos theory? What the hell? You forgot to hide. Anyway, my drawing was sufficient enough. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You tweak the filter. Now the bottle completely invisible. Nice. Yeah, I did. Too much stream sniping going on in my scribble game. So I was like, I have to fix it somehow. Stop the stream sniping, and I achieved it. This filter hides everything. Oh, damn! You are not getting it. You are not getting it. Nobody is getting it. I am 100% sure. Nobody is getting it. Oh, you got it. Hey Nikhil, just woke up now. Good afternoon, bhaiya. Yeah. Good afternoon to you too. Yesterday I played Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So I last for the first time. I joined late. There we go. There we go. Now they are giving verbs. Yeah, they are introducing new words. So it's fun that way. Also, Vaikunt, why don't you join the game, man? Good drawing though. There we go. I'm eating lunch. Drawing in left hand is shitty. Oh. Kurkure? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. You just have to think about the cats. I wonder when he ate that big kurkure. Algorithm soft is strange, man. He's strange. There we go. There we go. Here we go. I'm... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Taylor Swift. Really? I know algorithm soft. I know. I'm just dunking on you today. There we go. Mount Abu. Why quit Fortune? What the hell? Seriously, this is waffle. Really? There we go. Ah, oh. Yep, Vaikunt, you're correct. This is chimney. Oh, come on, Drax. Everyone typed it, just waiting for someone hit enter. Let's go second. Dimple, get wrecked. Get so wrecked. Bottled the second spot at the end. Yeah, you did, Drax. You did. All right. I don't have anything to talk about anymore. I'm not even in the list, lol. I don't have anything more to talk about. Do you want me to something like talk about something or watch something? I literally was drawing from the left hand. For the first time in the stream, I'm top 5. 5th while missing around. Damn, never used my brain like today. It gets easier. Dezuki, it gets easier. The more and more you play with us, the more easier it will get. It did not even take like any brain effort from my end today. I just zoomed past and went to rank 1. 614 and I made it on the screen, improving at the rate of ISRO satellites. Do you know about Food Farmer? There is this video. Which video? Food Farmer, huh? I have heard about this. How we made India's most transparent protein powder together. Only what's needed. How to spot fake ORS. It's a fun video. It was fun, not gonna lie. Of course it was.
There's more react.
Oh, I'm so tired of this. Yeah, 2 people got caught cheating. So, like, that's all there is to it. A $1 billion guy getting caught with their HR. And now, first of all, I think that they should not have overreacted. I mean, they should have been just like, haha, okay, just move on. And they would have been fine. The whole thing with that guy throwing that woman and just diving right down and this woman going like this is what triggered it. Even Coldplay said something that, okay, maybe they are shy or they are cheating. And now everybody looked into them and they found out that, yeah, this guy, a billionaire, was indeed cheating. I mean, if you are a billionaire, of course you're going to cheat on your wife, aren't you? Remove the scribble blur. Oh, okay. 1 second. Yep. Of course you're gonna cheat on your wife, being a billionaire. You have more money than 99% of the humanity ever possessed. So what is 3000 INR for 1 kg? It's 2000 rupees, bro. Oh, okay, I get it. Hey, Sayak Vids. I was shocked with the TikTok unemployed people, like, search the hell out of them. She's so funny. She needs to learn a bit more. What the fuck said? Look, I can sit here. I can sit here and I can act all morally high and everything. I can do that, but that's not how it works. I'm not saying I will do it. First of all, I will never be a billionaire. Let's just, yeah. Amul protein is better. This thing, what is it?
What's up, everyone?
Perplexity.
So how badly do you want
Comet
to pay
browser
me?
is Perplexity's Comet browser is clownware. Okay, admits tracking is the entire point. Go fuck yourself. Tracking is the end. Backpedaling and damage control. Terms of service expose. Why AI browsers are fraudulent. Setting up free local AI with Brave and Olama. See, I use Brave. Google Chrome antitrust opens door for surveillance. The 200% subscription, $200 subscription cartel. And what is the last part? Hey, didn't my link come through? No, it didn't. It actually doesn't come through on YouTube chat. You have to do something like this. So if you just copy the last part and you do something like this, this will come through. They had a browser. I was talking about a girl from a short. I don't know. Have you checked Thorium browser? It's a long time ago. Bezos sent dick pics to his PA and eventually got divorced. Shit like this happens. Amul protein is better. But would you if you became one is the question. Sketchy ethics. I can't believe I'm about to say this. But if I will, then I'll make sure never to take my side chick out in a public environment. I never will do that. Because I'm a billionaire. Of course, paparazzi are going to be around. One photo and I'm cooked. So even if I do it, I would never do it in public. Nah, I checked it. You can pre-order it. 3 kg for 1 kg, 1.5 for 500 gram. Yeah, well, no need to worry about the what ifs. Won't really happen. Yeah, of course. What? Watch. I wasting now. You will allow links. Now you tell this. Am I a joke to you, Sid? What? What are you going on about? I was telling now YouTube won't allow links. Now you tell this. But if you send the last part, the V equals the ID, that'll work. And I can take that and I can work with it.
That data retroactively after the fact. Sounds great, right? I mean, don't you want to sign up for that service? I mean, right off the bat, CEO, who is this guy right here, and has a name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, because in that case, I'll sound as stupid as the product that they just launched and are trying to show. But he stated in a podcast that tracking everything you do online is
the word real definition in Merriam-Webster is said. These streams are going unhinged. I'm getting way too comfortable just talking about anything. It's just a matter of time. Okay. This doesn't seem like an ID. Okay, so, okay. One second. So if I copy just this much. Oh, here we go.
Interns.
What's the point of summer internships? 7 days ago, 500,000 views. Damn.
Every summer, hordes of college students and one weird high schooler migrate to major American cities, especially here in New York.
I began my investigation by typing "what's the point of summer internships" into my computer, where I learned such facts.
What's the difference between summer internship and an internship? I don't know. Watch Konstantinov's deadlifting. Okay, is there anything special about that? It's a fun video, okay.
As internships are a great option to gain the invaluable benefits associated with them, and the primary objective of an internship is to gain experience and exposure to a certain field. I mean, it was sounding like the internship stakes were pretty high, a suspicion I soon confirmed with some random videos of strangers yelling at me online.
If you don't have an internship this summer after your sophomore year, it'll make it harder for you to get an internship this summer after your junior year, which will then impact the chances of you getting a decent job after college.
Internships are more important now than they ever were before.
Shut up. Internships are ever important now. Fuck you.
Career.
One of the most important career investments you can make.
Interns, it's not about what you're going to learn this summer, my friends. It's going to be who you meet.
As you can see, internships are the most important thing that will happen in your entire life. And perhaps this is why so many of our best, brightest, and most type A young people are so determined to get one into their high-achieving crosshairs. Today, acceptance rates at top internships have fallen below 1%, with Goldman Sachs, for example, receiving over 360,000 applications for just this summer's class. Companies in finance and accounting now recruit interns nearly a year and a half before they be expected to start, meaning many current
Wall Street interns are safe from AI. Here's why. No, they are not. No, they are not. Hey, Roop. Summer internship नहीं करोगे तो PPO नहीं मिलेगा. Okay, I don't know what that is. PPO. What do you think about Grok's AI waifu and is making AI waifus going to be a great career choice? What? Internships are so important. People pay from them instead being paid. Everybody fell for the propaganda. Yep.
Summer interns applied in 2023, which, to jog your memory, is the year of ancient phenomena such as the Drippy Pope, Barbenheimer, the Met Gala cockroach, and it was also the last time my wife allowed me to caress her intimately. But enough beating around the bush, which is something I haven't done since 2023. I decided to seek out the highest possible authority on internships. None other than LinkedIn themselves.
In today's job market, it helps you get a job.
Corey Cantega is the head of Economics America at LinkedIn, a real goddamn job title.
It's particularly slow for entry-level workers, so it is critical to do everything you can to get an advantage in the labor market when it's so competitive. Financial services, technology, information, and media, those are key areas where you can get a leg up if you intern. Do you want to use the internship to figure out where you want to go, how to build your career? It's not just a tool to get a job, it's a tool of discovery. The ability to do an internship is not accessible to everyone. If you can get an internship that's paid, that's a great advantage, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of folks pursue internships in finance, because they are all paid.
Indeed, in the world we...
Oh, pre-placement opportunity. I see. You will get motivation from Konstantinov. Okay. Summer internship, as in the internship in the vacation, you get after second year, right? I mean, yeah, middle of the year, I think.
Business internships in the finance sector are often deemed the ritziest, not only because of the connections they provide, but also the fat salaries they offer these kids to blow on whole milk and Newports. If kids are still spending money like they used to. For example, banks like Goldman Sachs and hedge funds like Citadel pay from $50 to $150 an hour, so you can make more than 20 bands in 2 months in a single summer. So it's no surprise that applying to these things is a process that includes a whole lot of resume bullshitting and a whole lot of rejection.
You really don't have any experience, any relevant experience, so you just try to make anything sound like relevant experience.
I applied to around 30 to 40 internships, and I think I got ghosted by over 90% of them. I know a lot of people like you are looking at internships even as early as your freshman year.
I emailed 50 firms. I tried like maybe 10, 20, 30.
Everyone was on the ground with their networking, coffee shots, and things like that.
I skipped all of my lectures, like especially second semester when like the recruiting for summer hike up. I skipped almost every single class.
There's this thing called the 400 questions guide, and there's literally 400 questions that relate to investment banking recruiting, and students are memorizing all of them and being able to answer all of them just to even have a shot.
It was psychotic.
Memorizing things are not enough, bro. They are not enough. Gotta go, guys, and sleep. Sleep? What kind of Korea are you, Dezuki? That it is like 2 p.m. and you are saying you have to sleep?
Like there would be networking events on campus and people would lie about when they were so that you wouldn't make it there and stuff like that.
Hey, I just want to take a moment and thank you for watching Good Work with me, Gavin Crenshaw. I will become you. This is truly the stuff of nightmares. An internship culture so intense that it's morphed America's college kids into hardo internship seekers first and students second. But listen, when you finally arrive at being hired as an intern, I mean, these things simply gotta be like the greatest gigs ever, right? I mean, like Corey said, it's the time to build your career. It's a tool of discovery. Right?
Looking back on it, I'm like, there was nothing I was doing that was that important. It's literally sending PowerPoints around, taking notes on calls, playing around on Excel.
Everyone who I know is successful like at good firms. All of them basically spent their entire summers, for lack of a better word, being miserable, taking on as much as they could.
They moved into a brand new office. He was just like, hey, you guys are gonna build all of our desks. so we built fucking desks.
It was a lot less work than you'd expect. You'd expect to be busy working long hours, but a lot of it was reading the Wall Street Journal and just trying to be able to hold a conversation with some of these people that work there.
And let me tell you, it might seem like nothing to kids. The older
Internships can either result in you working 14 hours days, or it can result in you just sipping coffee and just sitting around all day. Yep. It can happen both ways. It can go anywhere. Average berozgar like me sleeps in afternoon. You guys don't sleep in afternoon? Oh, it's a nap. I just said sleep. Afternoon crash gets its meaning from Dezuki's life. Sorry, bro. Just kidding. I felt so outcasted when you guys said who sleeps in afternoon. LinkedIn, while it began, sign up and you get a job easily. LinkedIn now, having a job is an advantage and not everyone gets it. Of course. This would be me next year.
The older you get, the more you find out that trying to be able to hold a conversation.
Jason wants to tell you about his weekend plans. You may listen and risk him thinking your friends. Slowly insert your protein bar into his mouth until suffocation. Say you have to go over there and just walk away. Die of dysentery. Dysentery, okay.
with the people that work with you is harder than splitting a goddamn atom. But broadly, it seems like despite whatever importance internships hold down the line, and despite their pay or the effort put into actually getting them, a lot of places have no clue what to do with these corporate cuties when they finally spawn in your office. Unlike my intern Lucas, who I have pushing that boulder up the hill for very legitimate reasons.
Please have the boulder rolled up to the top of the hill by EOD. For tomorrow, please do the same.
That he will figure out once he is done. However, I have come across one prominent exception to the wayward directionlessness that fills many an intern summer. Partying.
The people that were going out were getting obliterated, like just drinking.
Welcome to so-called...
I'm surprised that they did not show India. Like, you see the lines. There was a video in Kolkata that went viral. Let me see if I can find it. At Salesforce. Okay, stop flexing now, would you? So Kolkata line for job vacancy. There is a video that went viral. Where is that segment? Okay, maybe I can't find it. Fine.
Intern Row, a loose conglomerate of popular watering holes among the intern class in Manhattan's Lower East Side, found in a quadrant of street.
Sid, do you think Illusion238, welcome to the chat. Do you think AI is now too big to go down with the amount of investment these big boys have done in it, or is it possible for it to go down just like the dot-com bubble, you know, ekdam se crash? Yep, there is a potential. Yep, we talked about it like an hour back or something, that the tech market will recover, but it will result in a lot of money getting wasted on AI infrastructure, inflation going up, we getting screwed as common people, and then it will recover. So we did talk about it. I am from Kolkata, bro. Sid is jelly that I'll be making more than he made when he was my age. There are so many entrepreneurs in your age that are making more than me, but I don't care about my past. I know you're joking, but realistically speaking, I don't care about my past. I made 6,000 rupees. I am super proud of my own journey. I love how he spawns in random places and just stands there reporting like it's a big news channel. All his videos are really fun and informative. Okay, I'll check. I've been a silent viewer, chatting, but from now on. Yeah, feel free to speak, man. Feel free to speak. Sorry. Common people always taking the beating. Always. Yeah, of course.
Streets that sound just like your offices for new Nepo hires. Ludlow, Orchard, Rivington, and Stanton. While traversing these grounds, I was a little scared one of these business cherubs would come out and bite my leg. So I called in a little expert backup from Lydia Moynihan, a reporter for the New York Post who's extensively covered young professionals living it up in the city. Lydia, how are you?
Pleasure.
Thank you for joining us here.
I'm so glad to be here as an anthropologist explaining intern culture on Wall Street. I can say this is somebody who didn't grow up here. This is where everyone wants to be. They think this is the height of civilization. It kind of feels like a rite of passage.
Interesting.
You have your bat mitzvah, your bar mitzvah in some cultures in Judaism. And in this culture, you have your rite of passage, which is going to hair of the dog, kind regards, going to brass monkey, but you don't really have any real responsibility as an intern. I think that's something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to really hold myself flexing my own salary at this statement right here. Dimple has the opportunity to make more than whatever you are making right now. Right now? Oh, should not flex. No flexing. No, not gonna fall for it. Fall for the rage bait. How am I supposed to tease him now that he has said past doesn't matter? Had to mention not staged. She anthropologist or a model? She's a reporter in New York Times. Man, you really don't pay attention to characters when they are introduced into the video. It literally showed you reporter at NYC.
One of these business cherubs would come out and bite my leg. So I called in a little expert backup from Lydia Moynihan, a reporter for the New York Post who's...
What does it say? Reporter, New York Post. Of course you were not paying attention because your eyes went somewhere else. I know. Flex it. Do it, Sid. Do it. Damn, bro is making billions. Nope. Not gonna fall for the rage bait. I'm not falling for the rage bait. Nope. Not doing that. Making millions? Ah, fuck you, Sayaquids. Come on, at least give us a range. Nope. Can't do that. Cadbury bubblegum, you just got caught lacking. With this chat right now, you just got caught. Bro again did not understand the joke. I know.
Who's extensively covered young professionals living it up in the city. Lydia, how are you?
Pleasure.
Thank you for joining us here.
I'm so glad to be here as an anthropologist explaining intern culture on Wall Street. I can see this is somebody who didn't grow up here. This is where everyone wants to be. They think this is the height of civilization. It kind of feels like a rite of passage.
Interesting.
You have your bat mitzvah, your bar mitzvah in some cultures in Judaism. And in this culture, you have your rite of passage, which is going to hair of the dog, kind regards, going to brass monkey. But you don't really have any real responsibility as an intern. I think that's something that we need to note because you speak with a lot of these interns and there is a lot of pressure to perform. On the other hand, they don't really contribute that much. In a way, it's sort of blissful.
They don't really contribute that much. That's the point of having interns. What the hell? One kolol. What does that mean? If Sid loves Kirat, he won't reveal his monthly income. Yeah, why not? Play the mental gymnastics all you want. Not gonna work. They're not gonna work. He must be making around 25 to 30 LPA, I guess. Big money. Oh, he loved Kirat a lot. The range is those real estate calls he gets. Nah.
Because there's no real stressors or responsibilities on your shoulders in terms of the company. But obviously, you do want to get a return offer.
You want to prove you're a hard worker even though the work you're going to be getting isn't necessarily hard.
No, and I will also...
But despite how sick of a hang this was, I couldn't get out of there without talking to the mayor of Intern Row, AJ Alexitos, owner of the bar, Hair of the Dog, in Intern Row steeple, where I pulled trig for the first time. We're right at the cusp of intern season. We can see the tidal wave in front of us, and it looks like a bunch of bonobo suits and Bank of America backpacks. How are you preparing for intern season?
Well, we love it. We can't wait for them to come. We're welcome to everybody and anybody. The way we do things, our pricing, it just encourages, all walks of life. So, the more the merrier. They're so full of energy. They can't wait to just go out. A lot of them do work, insane, especially like the hedge fund guys. But for the most part, they're just excited to be in the city and, work and party.
Can you usually tell what industries these interns are working in when they're here? Do they usually tell you?
I mean, we always just assume finance, but, it's a mix between marketing and finance.
Why the assumption of?
That's just the classic row look in the city.
Is there a giveaway for that at all?
Like you said, the Bank of America backpack, the swag, the Patagonia vest. Yeah, the swag.
Okay, stop about my flexing and all. I'm not telling you how much I am making right now. He fantasized about collapses. In next Janam, Sid will born gay and marry Harkirat if he does not reveal. Yeah, sure. I'm not worried about my next reincarnation, bro. My life sucks already. So I better hope that this is my last life that I have. Sid could throw a crore at me right now and he wouldn't care. Yeah, why not? Why not? He wouldn't have done it in this Janam itself. But Sid, do you still freelance or do you have a job? No, I'm a freelancer. My guess is somewhere between 1 to 90 LPM. Very good guess, Doofus. Lakhs per month. That's a very good guess, Doofus. Try LPA instead of LPM. That would be even better.
Slacks, white socks.
I'm sure a lot of interns are curious what the advice might be from the owner of their favorite bar in New York City. What's your advice to interns as they come here this summer?
Just treat your bar.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean? He's a millionaire and his life still sucks. I am the farthest thing from being a millionaire, bro. Not even close. Being a millionaire, like $1 million, how much is it in Indian rupees? 1 million USD into INR. How much is it? 8 crores 61 lakhs 87,900 rupees. 8 crores. So let's say 9 crores. It's too much. I am the farthest thing from being a millionaire. Nope. 90 lakhs per month. What color is your Bugatti, Sid? Why is he making YouTube videos? And that should tell you why I am making YouTube videos. Because I am not a millionaire. How much does a web application sell for? Please be honest. What? You don't sell a web application. You sell a company. You make a product and then you get the company acquired by somebody. That's what happens. If he's earning 90 LPA, yeah, he's a billionaire. 83 crore approx. 8.3. 8 crore approx. Yeah, I'm the farthest thing from this number right here. Nope. I have 200 rupees in my bank. Bolo, loan chahiye.
Work with respect, treat your neighbors with respect, and come in and have a good time. That's really what it's all about.
Come in, have a good time. That's really what it's all about. Much like me throughout this investigation, I imagine many of you interns will be sitting at your place of work this summer thinking, what the hell is the point of all this? Folks, the shortcomings of internships are about as glaring as the summer sun upon my Anglo-Saxon forehead. We now have a system in a few massive, influential industries where people who are basically still children feel like they need to force themselves into a highly exclusive...
Is web application a company? That's a dumbass question. You first make a product, then create a company around it that owns the product.
broadly inaccessible and impossibly competitive pipeline so that one day they maybe might have a chance at possibly getting an entry-level job out of college. I mean, they're already doing college. What the fuck is college for? Internships are a wild, wild stallion. And I think it's about time we reached into our saddlebags, grabbed our assless chaps, and broke this bronco once and for all. Obviously, we need to make entry-level jobs in the corporate world attainable through a less horrible process. But until the powers that
Look at this. Look at this.
bronco once and for all. Obviously, we need to make entry.
Look at this. I'm gonna do this too so you can read better. But read this.
Jobs in the corporate world attainable.
What are these questions, Vaikunt? Do you think you will be able to achieve that number in the future? Yeah, why not? 8 crore rupees is not that much, bro. 9 crore rupees, it's not that much. Yep, I'll be able to achieve it. Yeah. But not in the near future. I think it will easily take like 10 years or something. They are teaching Python in class 8, bro.
Attainable through a less horrible process. But until the powers that be come to their senses and make it so you don't have to apply to learn how to bank when you are 19 years old, interns, now that you're here, just try and have a responsible good time. And once you acquire some clout in your corporate future, just remember how horrible this entire
A record 360K students applied for Goldman Sachs internship and fewer than 1% were accepted. The race is on to hire interns for 2025 really. Wooing sophomores for internship, nearly 18 months away. Wall Street interns are safe from AI. Ah, fuck off.
thing was, and do your best to make the internship.
10 years, 9 crore. More than 10 years, actually. More than 10 years. I said 10 years way too comfortably. I think it will take like 18 to 20 years. Yeah. By the time my kid starts going to college, yeah, I think I'll be there. Yeah. The first 3 points are enough to be hired. I don't know, bro. I just started learning web app dev. Oh, okay. See, flexing 8 crores is not enough. Caught you. Bro, I got Python lab in 6th sem. They will still teach old syllabus in BTech. What do you care, Dezuki? Just study by yourself. Keep yourself updated. Why do you depend on college that much?
Internship process a little less absurd. If you can do all of that and treat your bartenders with some goddamn respect, then I guarantee you'll turn out all right. Which is what this is all about, after all. For good work, I'm Dan Toomey.
This is a good video. This is a good video. I have to say, yeah, this is a good video. But anyway, it's been 2.5 hours I have streamed today. Bro, so he's earning 50-60 LPA. You are free to make your assumptions. Not gonna confirm it. But yeah, in my internship, the CEO said just use AI for programming. Yeah, very well, very good. I do said it's just their assignments and exams are damn overwhelming. See, if you can figure out the hard stuff, then you can figure out the easy stuff, the outdated stuff very easily, right? It can't be that overwhelming. And you should strap in because it's only gonna get worse from this point. If you think college is hard, wait until you get into corporate. That's when you will see how hard it really is. I am early today. Actually, we are about to end the stream in 2 minutes, Dev. But you will see two videos from this live stream that will be cut as main channel uploads. So yeah, at least there is that. But this live stream, it just went on so many different directions. It's like me cheating on my wife if I was a billionaire, India and our image, pirate software. It's like so many things happened today. He's probably getting a few lakhs some months and somewhere in the thousands other months. Yep, Sadiq, you are correct. I have confirmed that part, that some months I'm making like trash money and some months I'm making fuck you money. So how to move into a new city? Like, am I an LLM that you're asking this? Just get a place and start living there. Like, what's there to figure out? You probably earn 8 to 15 LPA. You're free to make your assumptions. You're free to speculate. Not gonna confirm. I really miss great grandpa. He should have kept the property. Mother of all streams. Yeah. LMAO, I swear. Oh, damn. Fuck you, money. Yeah, I mean, that's what freelancing is really about. Some months you're making so much money that you feel like the king of the world. And then some months your earnings go like this. And then you feel like you're just one failed web app away from being homeless. How many web apps did you sell so far? I don't sell web apps. Like, what the fuck, man? I work for companies. I work for clients. They use the code that I give them and they pay me a salary for it. Like, do I really need to make you understand what employment is? How do I find a place? Just go to Google and start Googling. Where are you living in Hyderabad, right? Okay, let's find a limo, a place. Hyderabad, 1 BHK flat for rent near Tech Park. Let's find apartments for limo. Okay, understood. See, this is a good one.
Welcome to Swami Ayyappa Society.
Shut up. Look at this. This even has like, what is this thing called? Wall ceiling? False ceiling. Yeah, this also has false ceiling and it has like a wall embedded cupboard, a very good spacious bedroom. Yeah. What's wrong with this room? The bathroom seems pretty nice. Yeah. And it is like 18,000 rupees a month. Then we have 28,000 rupees a month. Shiva House. Oh, shut up. I don't want to watch a video. Okay, very small window. I think manageable. Good one. Good one. Okay, what the fuck is this? The windows are very small in this one. I'm not vibing with the windows. I need big windows so that I have enough sunlight. Wall ceiling. I don't know, bro. 27K for 1 BHK. Yep, it is expensive. PG ढूंढो. Nah. We are not getting you a PG. 2 महीने की lease कौन देगा? Area may not be good, I think. Door looks trash. Yep. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is the best flat right now. 24,000 rupees a month flat. This is furnished. This is decorated. False ceiling, like decoration from the wall, everything. Damn. This is, oh, look at that. This is furnished. Wow. Oh, look at this kitchen, man. Oh, holy shit. And this also has like seating area in the kitchen where just 2 people can sit and eat something. That's crazy. Bathroom is nice. Look at that. This is 24,000 rupees a month, 1 BHK. Deposit is 48,000 rupees. This is nothing. You should take it, limo. Veda residency, 15,000 rupees a month. Let's see. Okay, flat is a little bit depressing with the gray color and everything. But the flat is spacious. The kitchen is not. Yeah, sunlight is enough. Bathroom, there is a... Okay, so you have railings right here, so you don't commit suicide living in Hyderabad. Yep. Looks good. Look at this. 24,000 rupees. 99 acres. This is a good enough flat, I would think. Okay, lack of windows in the hall. Yeah, that is a problem. Oh, such a small window. That's a problem. Yep, this is a trash one. Anyway, you can find places like this. I go to Gurgaon every 2-3 months. Bro probably has good client base. Also, thanks for commenting on my YouTube video. It's all right, man. I support everybody. What's the most you earn from one client? One client, the most I have earned. Let me think about it. The biggest payout I have ever gotten from a client in all of my freelancing journey has been 2,80,000 rupees. Yeah. That was one client that I got that payout from. 2 महीने का लीज कौन देगा? पीजी ढूंढो. That new forest they cleared is for limo only. What are you saying, one Kalol? Look for a hostel, bro. Nah. Limo deserves better. She deserves a flat. 620 square feet for 24K is really good for fully furnished. Of course it is. Sid again called us poor. But that was only 1 month, man. That was only 1 month. We need a room tour and a house tour video. There is nothing here. There is literally nothing here. What would I even show you? Looks like Oyo. It looks more like a bar. Oh, okay. So that was an Oyo. Bro now becomes a real estate advisor. अरे but 2 महीने के लिए दे देंगे. Said the real estate guy. From streaming to real estate. 27K तो मुंबई का रेट है. Who is Limo? Limo is right here, bro. Oh, Dimple Yadav is Limo. Sorry. That's Dimple Yadav. Kalol is from that movie. Which movie? Anyway, we found your place, Dimple. Now just move in. You work in Salesforce, so not having money is not an excuse anymore for you. No, it's not an Oyo. Okay, but it looks like an Oyo. Okay, fine. I get it. Anyway, this is it for today. I have to go and work some time. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye, guys. When you speak Hindi, I can instantly tell you are from Jharkhand somewhere. Damn. I'm not from Jharkhand, bro. I'm currently living in Jharkhand, but I'm not from here. Maps link not showing in YouTube. See, Dimple is rich. Yep. Not like someone I know who asked for Miku skin. Yep, he's still crying about it. Anyway, so this is it for today. Limo new house. Yep, check this link, Limo. You will get it. But anyway, find a new house, Limo. I hope everybody does have a enjoyable rest of the week. And I'm gonna be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow 12 afternoon, same time, same place, same channel, same everything, same Sid, same opinions, problematic ones even. Yep. You are from Kolkata, right? Yes, I am from Kolkata. Yep. But maybe living in Jharkhand has affected my accent a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, bye-bye. Bye. It's really nice apartment. I love it. Let's see what it is.